Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Analysis: Why Rent we all rich yet? I am reading The Wonderful Invested. How 3 centuries of stock market advice reshaped our money, markets, and mind, a great work by 5 dedicated academics covering a full 300 years of printed investment advice. That adds up to a lot of books, but scan the contents of a few and you'll find that under different titles and disguises, they mostly give the same pretty good advice that we should be just as likely to follow today as we were in the 18th century. The genre was created by Thomas Mortimer in 1761, with his groundbreaking market guide, Every Man His Own Broker, which alluded to the popular idea that experts are pretty overrated. He found a very willing audience. The book was a hit, according to Invested, which raced through 5 issues in just over 12 months. Mortimer's success in penetrating what was in hindsight an obvious market was encouraging a number of similar publications. For example, Thomas Fortune's Epitome of the Stocks and Public Funds, first published in 1796, had reached 17 editions by 1856. In the early 1800s, the stock boom created a whole new arena for financial writers, and how-to booklets on mining and railroad stocks appeared in impressive numbers in the US and UK. A short sure guide to railway speculation was a classic of the genre. There is a science and predictability to the markets. You can beat them regularly. Follow the rules and it is child's play. When interest rates are high, you need stock markets less than when interest rates are low. An interesting dynamic is the surge in advisory books when yields are low and investors feel tight on deposits. Think back to the late 1800s and early 1900s, when financial journalist Henry Hess observed that his readers had no choice but to steer their finances safely between the low-return Scylla and the high-risk Charybdis. Of course, think about the last decade as well. Keep your costs low. From day one, Mortimer warned that not only was it impossible to give a broker honest and disinterested advice, but that his commissions would eat up potential returns. Just start. Change your eating habits. Buy low and sell high. But they don't offer magic. There is no special pill. To be thin, successful, or rich, we have to put in real work, and most of the time we don't. Instead, we use finance books the same way we use self-help books, more as a reminder of opportunities than anything else. Ask any successful financial publisher what they sell, and if they are honest, they will say hope instead of solutions. The good news is that now is just such a good time if you want to turn that hope into a reality. 2 years ago, says GMOS Benninker, global stock markets were so overpriced that buying into them guaranteed capital losses.